back with another video. So boom, as you can tell by the title below, we're gonna be prepping some snacks, some breakfast, and even making a little bit of bread. So first we're gonna be making some pancakes, we're gonna be making some fruit snacks. I'm gonna prep a little bit of breakfast burritos. If we get to it, we might make some popsicles, I doubt it. And we're gonna be making some bread, which I'm most excited for, all right? So if you like what you see, continue watching. Go ahead and give me a like, a comment, and what? Don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you know every time I'm posting. Now let's get into it. All right, guys, so we're back with another voiceover. So as I previously stated that we're going to be making some bread today. I chose to do the bread first because it had a lot more prep time. Like it had a 2-hour, let the yeast rise, and then needed some more, and then put it in the pan, let it rise again for another couple hours. So I just decided to do this first. So your first ingredient, you're going to need 3 cups of unbleached flour. Now I chose unbleached. You could probably use bleached flour, but I feel like it's probably healthier to just use unbleached. So I'm using 3 cups of unbleached flour, and then you're going to use 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and then 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, and a 1.5 teaspoon of yeast. Now I got that little packet you'll see of yeast, and I feel like that's gonna last for a good amount of bread recipes. So like I stated in a previous video, I'm trying to live a more frugal, peaceful, happier life, okay? And a lot of our food, especially bread in the grocery stores, contains a lot of chemicals to help preserve the bread and just how it feels, how it looks, how it tastes, the color, all XYZ, all kind of factors, when I just feel like we can make this at home and it could be better and taste better, you know, especially you put a little love in it, you know. And I feel like you appreciate stuff when you do it yourself, right? So this that packet that I was telling you guys about that had that yeast in it, and I didn't even use half of it, so I'm gonna be making a lot of bread, okay? This is called peasant bread if you want to look up different recipes for it. This is kind of the one that I was doing research on that seemed a little bit more easy. And you can use this for sandwich bread, French toast, put a little jam on it. I don't know, you could do whatever really is what they said with it. But today I decided to just make it simple and just do like a little loaf with it. I didn't want to make like a baguette or anything like that, or frittata. I don't got time, okay? I ain't got time. So I just mixing it up with my hands, and I'm adding 1.5 cups of lukewarm water into it. Now it was a little bit dry, so I went ahead and added a little bit more water while I was mixing it so it can become more of a doughy consistency. I did just add like 2 additional teaspoons. Like, you don't want it to be too wet, okay? And I do want to mention, this is my first time making bread, so if you have any tips, just give me the tips respectfully. Don't be in the comments like, girl, that's not how you supposed to do it. But this is, I know I can do everything type of girl. Like, especially if it's in the kitchen, I know I can do it. I know I can get it done. It may not be perfect the first try, but I know it's gonna get done. So if you have a tip or trick, you see me doing something in here that you think will benefit me, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. But yeah, I feel like I did pretty good. So this is how the dough ball looks. I'm gonna cover it up with a towel for 2 hours and let it rise or double in size, okay? So that's what that calls for. Now we're about to move on to the gelatin, okay? Now I've seen people use beef gelatin, and I wasn't too sure about that, so I got the plant-based agar one, and the juice that I'm pairing with it is tart cherry juice. The directions on the agar powder was 1 cup to 1 tablespoon, I believe was the ratio, but I ended up putting 2 I put 1.5 cups of juice in it, and I used the cherry tart with apple, and then I had some extra cherry tart juice in the fridge, so I just used the rest of that, and that came out to like half a cup. And then I went ahead and put 2 tablespoons of, I put 2.5. I don't know what I did. I ended up putting 3 because I knew I was gonna put that extra half in the yeah, just bear with me. I put 3 of the agar-agar tablespoons in the juice mixture, which is a 1.5 cup of juice. Okay, that's what we did. Then you mix it in there and let it sit in there for 5 minutes before you even put it on the heat. Okay, that's what you do. And after the 5 minutes, go ahead and boil your mixture for 1 minute. And I actually let it sit for like 50 seconds. And then that last 10 seconds, I went ahead and stirred everything in. And you have to move kind of fast after you do this because it will start to harden real quickly. So have your molds ready. Don't be like me and be unprepared, but have your molds ready to go. And have like a hard, like a baking sheet underneath your molds or a drying rack like I did, so you can put it into the fridge a little bit more sturdy, and they're not like flopping around and the juice spilling everywhere. So make sure you have something at the flat surface. Little 1-2 tip, right? Like I said, we're learning this together. We're gonna, I don't know, I kind of want to start a challenge. Like, I challenge you to bake something, and then like we all go on our YouTubes and we bake something. How would y'all feel about that? I feel like that would be so cool if we could do that. No? Maybe? Comment down below if y'all would be down for that. I feel like we should. Then you pop those in the fridge for about 15 minutes and you're good to go. But this was actually so fun and relaxing. It was almost as fun as popping these things out. Okay, it was so cool. I was having so much fun. But I'm still on y'all about doing the little baking thing. I really feel like we should do it. Seriously, because even if you're not a cooking channel, I feel like we should do it. But anyways, we're moving on to the burritos. Okay, for the burritos, you're going to need hash browns. I got the ones with onions and peppers in it, just so I didn't have to sit there and cut some up. It was already in, and I'm putting in the air fryer because it was already getting super late and I didn't feel like being here all night again. So I'm putting about half of the hash browns in the air fryer, and then I'm going to put 6 of the maple sausage patties in there. And then if you're getting if you got the patties like me, use 6, or however many people you have or you're feeding. Even for yourself, meal prep it. If you want to use the whole thing, use the whole thing. Do whatever works for you. But I usually get like the tube of the maple sausage, but they didn't have any at Kroger, so I went ahead and just got these patties. But it worked out great regardless. And don't forget to season your hash browns, okay? Because it will taste bland. So I just went ahead and seasoned it with some onion powder and some Tony accessories. And then I'm spraying some olive oil on it and pressing my little fry button and calling it a day with the air fryer. And like I said earlier, I'm just using 6 of the maple patties, and then however many meat you use, or like how many, I thought I was just gonna be making 6 burritos, but I ended up making a lot more because of how small the tortillas were. Next time I'm probably gonna hand make some tortillas instead of going to the store and buying some, but I really was just trying to save some steps. So I mix it up until everything's brown, and yes, I got that little pinky piece on the back of my thing in there, so it got cooked. Don't worry. Once you cook that up, put it aside, and then you're gonna go ahead and cook your eggs as well. I only cooked 6 eggs, by the way. Yeah, I did not know what was going on. I was struggling cracking these eggs, okay? I was struggling. But again, don't forget to season your eggs, okay? Or however you like it. I'm putting some Tony's, some garlic and onion powder in mine, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of 1-2, and we getting all those little burnt pieces from the meat. Now we're going to take a step back from that. Alright, so by the time I was finished prepping the burritos, my molds were done. So I went ahead and took them out after the 15 minutes. This is what they were looking like. They came out super cute. I was not expecting them to come out like this. Like, everything in here is my first time doing it here on camera. Again, when you go into something with just confidence and the grace of God, baby, it's gonna get done, okay? Now, did they taste good? No, but I think for me, I just don't like cherry tart juice. But the consistency was there and it wasn't grainy, so I was super pleased with the way these came out. So I'll be making another flavor here shortly, but this definitely saved me a lot of money than buying $30 worth of fruit snacks for a little 10-piece of fruit snacks that they got or whatever. So I will definitely be continuing this. This was a checklist off of the snack list, okay? Because I have so much powder left, so much gelatin left, and this recipe made a lot. I don't know if you could tell in the pot, but there was still so much more left. So either I need to get some more molds or shorten down this recipe, but for sure gonna get some more molds, obviously. But this was so fun. I feel like this is better than the little fidget spinner, just popping these out. I feel like that when I make these next, I'll have ARLEEK kind of help me out with this part. I feel like he would have so much fun. So add some cooking to the festivities of school. This is what they were looking like. Like, they came out so good. I was so proud of these, y'all. So there's a lot of footage of the gummies. I was so excited. Look. Like, literally by this time I was so delirious. I was so tired, but I was having so much fun with these. Definitely a hit for me. I don't know so much for ARLEEK, but it was a hit for me for sure. Shout out to the melatonin gummies. Alright, so now we're back onto the burrito. So I just layered it with some cheese, eggs, potatoes, and the maple sausage, and did it in that order. I did 5 regular, and then I did 6 of the hot, I just put Tabasco sauce in it, so that's what you'll see. I folded the sides, pushed back the food, and rolled it up. Just like how you do a regular burrito, but these are really small, so I was kind of struggling a bit, but we got it done. I went ahead and put it in a freezer bag and popped them in the freezer. So like I said earlier, I made 6 hot and 5 regular, and that was it for the burritos. And I made 2 actual breakfast bowls. my little camera person wanted to help out and show y'all I made 2 of them. 2. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna do a split video because it is already hold on, can you guys see? It's already 12:32 and we got a lot done. Got the burritos done, the bread is rising, and what else did we do? We got the fruit snacks done, the melatonin snacks done. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do another part because I'm getting a little giggly, okay, if you know what I mean, getting a little sleepy. So I'm just gonna end it here. Stay tuned until the next video to where we can finish up the bread, and we'll be making the pancakes in that video. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you know every time I'm posting. And bye.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet.